Oh, he actually followed it. But look, it just he messed up trying to follow it himself. Do we got the win right here? Look at that. He had somebody manned up against it, and he went to go try to stop it himself. That is crazy. That just shows you how powerful that motion is. In this video, we got a crazy little scheme for y'all. I call this a cheat code in Madden 25 out of the gun split close pro. You can only find this in the Dolphins. Now, this formation is just overall OP. Every play in this formation has something that can get you downfield. All the run plays, super valid. The RPO zone peak, the inside zone split, all of them are valid. But we're going to talk about the cheat code out of this formation, which is going to be the PA cheat wrap cross, the RPO peak cheap wrap go. These two go hand in hand, and if the user does not stop the wide receiver on the motion himself, it's basically going to be a one play touchdown or a really good gain, which we're going to show y'all. First, we're going to go into the practice field, show you how to run these plays, and then jump into some head-to-head action. So let's go ahead and jump to the practice field and show you how we get money with these two plays. All right, the first play we're going to be rocking with is going to be the RPO setup. We're going to be going against random defenses just to show you how good this play actually is. The best defense against this, that where you're still going to get at least 5 yards, is going to be man coverage. The only way they're going to truly shut this down is if they take their user and go stop this themselves. If not, B is going to be open every single time. Again, we're going to be going against random defenses. Against zone, you're going to be guaranteed like 10 yards, probably a little bit more. Like right there, I could have just ran straight and got 10 yards. Now, this is where this play becomes a double-edged sword, because let's say they're playing hard flats, they're guessing pass, because they're so focused on B. You can't forget that this is still a run play. So if they guess pass, you're probably going to get really good blocks and get just easy gaps to shoot with your running back. But I'm so focused on B, like I'm not even like, look, wide open, nobody's over there. Obviously, we're going against the computer. They're not going to set the best defense up possible. But I promise you, when we get into the gameplay, you're going to see that even people, even real users have trouble. Like right here, this is man coverage. We got one of the best cornerbacks, and we still get a guaranteed 5 yards every single time. There's not much of a speed mismatch right there. I want to say that was like a maybe one speed mismatch. Look, we got man coverage again. Let's see what we can get right here. I actually took a little too long to throw that. Maybe it actually works a little bit better against man coverage when you wait a little bit longer. But this is basically to show you, does not matter what defense they're in, you're going to get like guaranteed 5 yards. Here we go again. We got Patrick Surtain out there. Get that ball out there, and we're going to get that guaranteed 5 yards every single time. Man coverage is going to do the best if they don't want to go and try to stop it with their user. And then against zone, like right here, this should be zone. It doesn't matter if it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Look at that. We get some really good yard. I actually get a one-play touchdown with some stick work. But this play is super OP. It's probably a little bit better than the pass play because they do have to respect the run. We're probably going to stop it right there when it comes to running this play. Obviously, they're in prevent. Pretty easy to beat. But just wanted to show you how good that play is against pretty much any defense you can throw at it. I'm going to keep repeating, if the user doesn't go and stop it himself, then B is going to get open for at least 5 to 10 yards every single time. All right, now I'm going to show y'all what the pass play looks like, and this is where this actually gets super OP, because this is where you're going to get a lot of one-play touchdowns, or if you need a crucial third down play to get some good yards, this is going to be the go-to. Now, I'm going to show you against man coverage and zone coverage. Now, this completely destroys man coverage. Right now, I think it's actually a cover 2 man, where we have 2 safeties playing over the top. I'm going to show you my go-to setup, and then you can kind of combo up however you like against man coverage. This is just what I like to do. B is going to be the go-to every single time. Again, the only way they're stopping is maybe they play the safety over the top, and they have to go stop it themselves. But that's why we're going to show you the route combo that we're going to do. So go ahead and put X on a post route. Now, you can leave the tight end on the route that he's on, but I honestly prefer the corner route, and I'll stem it down 1. I'm going to block the play action, so it's going to look like this, and then you can do different things with RB. You can put them on a flat route like this, or you can actually block them to get extra time, because usually this will help you. Like, let's say they might be disguising their man coverage, but they're actually sending a zero blitz. This is all you really need right here, again, because B is so powerful. Going against one of the best man coverage cornerbacks, but look what happens right here. This is going to just be over the top, easy. The way he plays it is just terrible. Once he makes his cut around, you can just throw that, just a terrible throw. Let's do that again so you can see we can get a possible one-play touchdown. Now, you don't have to block either running back. You can put them on whatever route you want. You can put one on like a hitch like this to get a check down in the middle. And actually, you can even keep RB. I would probably block Y and then do the same setup. And you're going to see why we do the corner route with the tight end and the post route. That is for when they try to use her against B. But right here, you're going to see, let's try to get a better pass this time. Look at that. The safety gets dragged in by the post route, and then we get a nice one-play touchdown against man coverage. Now, let's say that they're playing that safety. So let's go ahead and set it up again. The reason I like to keep Y or RB on his route, because like, let's say that it is zone coverage and they're playing the flat because they want to watch B. RB comes in late, and then you can easily just hit RB for a nice check down and get some good yards. But this is why I like the corner route and the post route. Like right there, this is one of the best corner routes against man coverage. So again, let's say they're trying to shut down B, but they got a vert hook in the middle of the field. They're going to really have to combo up to stop everything we're doing against man coverage. So like, let's say, okay, they're going to use it the safety, and they're going to play a hard flat in the middle. That means that X will be open now. So like, let's say they put a flat out there that try to stop A, and then now we got a one-on-one with the post route, so we can get a good lead right here. Again, this is if the safety is going to play that B receiver. This is why I like that combo. But again, you can do whatever you want. You can even leave this play default. You can keep the play action in there, and you're going to see that this play still works really well because we got B against man coverage. So this play completely torches man coverage. All right, now we're going to be going against zone coverage, and when it's zone coverage, all you really got to do is put X on a streak, and you got a nice clear out for B. So this is what it's going to look like. X is going to clear out anything deep. Your running back's going to clear out anything on the flats, and once you pass the flats, you can throw this ball. If you have nice stick work, you can probably get a one-play touchdown, but you'll be like a guaranteed 25 to 35 yard gain. And then let's say that they are playing really deep with their zone drops with the flats. So it's going to take a little bit longer for B to develop. But if that's the case, you have the check down with the running back. Once he gets out there, obviously their zone drops aren't playing that deep right now. But that's who I will throw to if they're playing 30-yard zone drops, 25-yard zone drops. Now, that's just the base setup. Let's get into my actual setup. All right, now I'm going to show y'all my go-to route combo if it's zone coverage, especially if you've already hit them a couple of times with this motion by B. This is going to be goated right here. All you got to do is put everybody but B on a streak. So it's going to look like this. 100% one of your running backs is going to get open. Now, if there's no user in the middle of the field because they're worried about B, both running backs will be open every single time against zone coverage. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. First, I'm going to throw it to Derrick Henry. It's going to be a nice check down right here, and you can easily get 15 yards or even a little bit more. Now, let's say that those vert hooks that followed my tight end are playing really shallow. They're playing 5 yards. That means I'm going to be able to hit my tight end. Same thing goes with X. But for the most part, they're going to follow the streaks for about 5 to 10 yards. And it's going to guarantee the running back open and catch the ball around 7 yards and get you like an extra 3 every single time. So you can see right there, I'm averaging about 10 yards every time I run this. Now, let's say that they're worried about the running backs now. Like, let's say they can't guard both. They can't guard all three, because even B still gets open with this route combo. You can get a nice chunk of change right here. So you're going to have 3 potential people that your user has to focus on. Like, let's say they focus on Y, that means RB is going to be open. So, obviously, they're going to be heavy on the left side of the field because we got that motion going on. That means Derrick Henry is going to be open for a nice gain right here every single time. Now, obviously, you can play against somebody that starts manning people up, adding this, adding that. But the first time you run this, it's going to be like a guaranteed 10 yards. Now, let's say they're worried about Derrick Henry. That means we got the other running back open. And the reason these routes work so well is because they take so long to get out of the backfield. It's that, like, they're really patient. Like, pay attention to Hill right here. The way he runs his route, he like jogs out of the backfield. And that's what's making this develop so quick. Like, look, you see how he jogs and then he cuts upfield? Because of that, the vert hooks are focusing on the streaks from X and the tight end, and then they just get wide open. And again, you have B open. So that's going to be my go-to route combo. But by all means, I mean, you can do whatever you want with this. I mean, you could put double post out there. You could put some flat routes out there. I mean, because of how powerful this motion by B is, it's just going to open up a bunch of different things for you. But from here, we're going to get into some gameplay, real users, and show you how good this really works. Especially wait until we get into the red zone. Probably run it on a 2-point conversions. That RPO run, it is just goated. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay and show you this use against real users. All right, we got a game against the 49ers. Let's get active. First thing, let's go ahead and put Hill here, put Henry here. We're going to put Walker here. Let's get our audible set up. Got the inside zone RPO. We got that. We just need the RPO motion. All right. And again, man, all of these plays are valid. Like, it does not matter what you actually decide. Um, like, they're all really good plays. What do we got right here? This might be zone. It's zone. Let's go. Let's run the RPO. Let's run the RPO right here. This might be cover 4 quarters, maybe. Maybe cover 4 quarters. Got that. Let me get 10 real quick. Easy money. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna mix in these other run plays as well. Like, this RPO run is also really good. It's just, you got to kick it to the outside or wait for a gap to open up. Just something good to throw in the mix. One thing I think I forgot to mention is to run the motion to the short side of the field. I don't think I mentioned that in practice. He might be in man coverage right here. Let's see if he is. And just in case it's a 0 blitz, we're gonna run this. This is the go-to against man coverage. It looks like it is man coverage. Oh, he actually followed it. But look, he messed up trying to follow it himself. Do we got the win right here? Look at that. He had somebody manned up against it, and he went to go try to stop it himself. That is crazy. That just shows you how powerful that motion is. All right, so we're in the middle of the field. I want to show y'all this inside zone split. This is actually a top tier run play in its own. There's different ways you can run it. If you motion the running back blocking out, he'll chip the defensive end or whoever's right there in front of the tight end, and then he'll kind of go try to find somebody to block. Or if they get a good block, he'll just go ahead and go try to find. He becomes one of the best lead blocks I've ever seen when it comes to blocking in Madden 24 or Madden 25. My bad, not 24. But that's what makes that run play OP as well. Let's go back to this. Is he in zone or man coverage? This might be man. So we're gonna do this. So last time we got him with this, he went to go help. If he does with the safety, I'm going to throw it to our post route right here. Oh, we got X. We got X. So this is just showing you how good this is against man coverage right here. Like, you have to have somebody over the top. If not, we're going to get the touchdown almost every single time if we got a nice speed mismatch. All right, we're on to the second game. I did give that guy a friendly quit. He actually did accept it, so appreciate that. Not being hard-headed. Just take your free getaway. On to the next, though. Let's go ahead and start it off and see what we can do. Again, I didn't mention this in the practice mode, but run this to the short side of the field. Looks like he's in zone. Let's do the zone setup. Hopefully he is in zone. So we're gonna run something like this. I think, yeah, you could just keep the streak. Is it man? No, it is zone. Okay, so we should have X right here. Get the play action going. Once he passes the flat, I could not get there in time. That is an issue. As I said, against zone coverage, it can be an issue. But once he passes that flat, and I should have moved over a little bit more. He actually, it looks like he went to man coverage maybe. If it, you know what, let's put a route out there if it is man coverage. So I'm going to keep the streak, but then I'm going to have the tight end. I'm going to actually get rid of, you know what, let's put the running back on the streak. So we're going to run something like this. The tight end is for if it is man coverage. Everything else is for zone coverage. So once he is going crazy with his user blitz, but you can see we got X right there still, but his user is just getting to my quarterback super quick right there. All right, let's just spam this. All right, since he wants to user the line, we're going to spam the RPO. We're going to see how well this actually works. Go ahead and keep usering that guy. We're going to keep spamming this on you until you go, look, bro, Madden need to fix that. The animations are crazy in this game. But since he wants to, you know, spam his user on the D line, that's fine. We're going to keep running this. There you go. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, you got to get over there, don't you now? All right, so hopefully now we got him worried about the motion. And let's see if he stays using it. I think we can still hit the motion regardless because he's using the D line. But let's see if he actually goes and tries to stop it. It looks like he is. Look, and now we're going to have one of my running backs open. Both of them are open. Both of them are open for easy money right there. That's the route combo I was telling y'all about. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it because you have to worry about 3 different guys that will get open unless you go and stop it yourself. Let's go back to the RPO. This is where this is money right here. Hopefully he tries to stay and blocking or stay on that D-line user. If he does, we got B all day right here. Yep, that's a touchdown. This is goated in the red zone. This is goated in the red zone.